Hey guys, Steven here from Rental Essence and welcome back to another fragrance review. Thank you so much for watching. And today we're going to be taking a closer look at a fragrance by Bulgari, and the fragrance is called Bulgari Man. So here's the bottle. This one was released in 2010 and the perfumer for this one is Alberto Morillas. Alberto Morillas is well known for doing a few other very popular scents in the industry. He has done Giorgio Armani's Acqua di Gio, he has done Pai by Givenchy, even CK1 by Calvin Klein, so very well known perfumer. Now there are a few different versions of this scent on the market. You're going to have the original, which is the one that I'm reviewing today. You have an extreme version, there's a limited edition version, there's one called Man in Black, so just be wary as a consumer that you're buying the one that you're looking for. Lastly, this one is classified as an Oriental Woody, and I'm going to be letting you guys know what I think about the smell. Next up, let's take a look at the presentation. So here on the box you have the name of the fragrance, name of the company, says a concentration down here at the bottom. You have the UPC at the very bottom with the serial number printed right on top of that. Ingredients on the back, nothing at the very top. And as far as the bottle goes, here it is, really nice design. I like the color palette, I like the typeface, Bulgari up here at the top, name of the fragrance. There is nothing at the bottom. The sticker for the serial number on this one can actually be located on the side here. Now it has a pretty unique cap, it has Bulgari engraved in it. It actually twists and it serves as a safety lock. So if you're traveling with it and you fear it getting pressed down in your bag or whatever, make sure you twist it clockwise, twist it counterclockwise to activate it, and the distribution is great. I think it sprays out enough juice. And that was a presentation for Bulgari Man. So Sai writes, a very gentle, soft scent which plays to its role well. Not the best offering from Bulgari, certainly not a performance beast either. Severinoff comments by saying, a great woody and moderately sweet fragrance with a floral background. Well blended juice, which skews a tad bit mature. Very comforting scent, which works well in a dressed up and work scenario. A must try. When this fragrance opens up, you get a very dry, peppery, smooth, woodsy scent. And I was actually quite surprised when I saw the note breakdown for the very first time and I saw that it did not actually contain black pepper, because I get a very strong peppery smell. Now this does contain another note called Nargamotha. It also goes by the name of cypriol oil, and it's a relative of papyrus, and it has a woodsy smell with some spicy nuances. So I think that that's what I'm getting here. And what that lends way to is a very mature scent. So I have to agree with one of my subscribers who says that it does lean a little bit mature. Mature, yes, meaning that you want to wear this dressed up, you want to wear this at work in a professional scenario, not necessarily mature in the sense that it's suited for an old gentleman or anything like that. I don't get that. I think a young professional can definitely pull this off with a great deal of ease. Now there is also the note of vetiver, and I like the way that it's done in this scent, because some fragrances have a very dirty vetiver like Encre Noir Lalique by Lalique, and then some have a very clean vetiver like Creed's Original Vetiver. This is the happy medium in between. Now another one of my subscribers mentioned that it has a little bit of sweetness to it. It does have tonka bean in the base, which gives that vanillic overtone, but it also contains the note of honey. As far as I can comment on that, I don't really get too much honey from this scent. It's really more dry, woodsy, spicy, and peppery. Honey to me has a very distinctive odor no matter where it comes from. If it's golden honey or buckwheat blossom honey, I've had them all. And I can say that I don't really get too much honey from the scent, but I definitely get the woods. It also contains cashmere wood. It's actually a synthetic that's used in this fragrance called Cashmeran, which has a woodsy, musky odor profile. And I kind of get that musky dry down, but I think Alberto Morillas did a really good job with this scent at creating a dry, spicy, woodsy scent that's very professional. It's mature in a sophisticated way. It carries a little bit of elegance with it as well. It's not really playful, but it is a compliment getter. So I want to conclude by saying that I actually wore this one time in public. I was getting fingerprinted for my new job, and the lady complimented me on it. She goes, "What are you wearing? You smell really good." So I told her, and you know, I feel very confident when I wear this. Just make sure you're wearing it in the right scenarios, and I do think that it appeals to a particular clientele. Let's take a look at the rating. So first up, we have uniqueness and overall smell, and I gave Bulgari Man a 7 out of 10. Now, I do think that this is a rather unique scent in the sense that it does smell natural, it's a nice sophisticated scent, perfect for mature occasions, whether you're going to a celebration, a party, formal event where you're dressed in a suit and tie. I think this one would do really well. I actually prefer the flanker though. I prefer Bulgari Man in Black. That's a more augmented, spicier version, but it's a little bit sweet at the same time. It has black pepper, pink pepper. It's just really well done. It's a close cousin of Spice Bomb by Victor and Rolf. So make sure, if you're checking this out for the first time, make sure you try this and the Man in Black version. They both have really good things going for them. As far as longevity, this is a 6 out of 10. It's a little disappointing. I expected this one to last a little bit longer, but I did get about 5 to 6 hours, so I was generous, gave it a 6. As far as projection on this one, it was a 5 out of 10. Now this one actually projects just how it's supposed to. Like I said, it appeals to a certain clientele. You're going to wear it in a professional scenario. You don't want to walk into a business meeting and everybody is coughing and getting choked out and their allergies are being triggered because you're wearing too much cologne, right? So the projection is very subtle and mild, but I think that's where it's supposed to be. But if you're looking for a scent that's really going to announce your presence, it's going to envelop the room and fill everything up, this isn't the scent. This projects within an arm's length for like 2 hours, and then it starts to sit closer to the skin. As far as versatility goes, I gave this one a 6 out of 10. Now this is a rather masculine scent. I believe that all scents are unisex, but this one does have some masculine ingredients going for it. It has violet leaf, which is a very classic masculine ingredient. You think of fragrances like Green Irish Tweed by Creed, Dior's Fahrenheit. All of those are violet leaf dominant and heavy scents. This one also has the woods and the spices, the nargamola, the cypriol. So this one is a masculine scent. I can definitely see anybody of any age wearing this, but because of the occasions for which I believe it's appropriate, I would picture an older person wearing this, perhaps somebody 25 and up. As far as seasons, I would probably wear this all year round. I think it's appropriate for the hotter weather just because of its lack of performance. I think it's appropriate in the colder weather as long as you're in a climate-controlled environment because the composition just kind of evokes that. So I think it's a pretty versatile scent in terms of seasons. And last up, we have presentation. I like that little apparatus on the cap, how you have to twist it. It's kind of like a safety lock. Not that your kids will get to your perfume or anything, but you know what I mean. I think it's a pretty nice looking bottle. I gave it a 7 out of 10. And overall, I want to give Bulgari Man a 7 out of 10. I think it's a really nice scent. I think they're appealing to a certain clientele, not necessarily in the marketing or anything like that, but I think there is a certain person for whom this fragrance would be appropriate, and I think it's really, really well executed. For somebody like me, mid to late 20s, I would rather go for Bulgari Man in Black, especially for the occasions for which I plan on wearing it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. That was my review of Bulgari Man. If you own or have tried this scent, please let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Also, please don't forget to rate and subscribe for future videos. So again, everyone, thanks again for watching. This has been Steven with another fragrance review from Radolescence, and we'll see you soon.